EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's Jake Hay-Dobbins. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Pistol here for Herbert. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Pollard. And a good run there. Going to give him 5 yards. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Pollard. He slams it in there, and he is in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's back at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Tony, the man in motion. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll try a long ball looking for Tony. Olsen and Evo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. That caught Tony Pollard. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He will get this to the 35, a little short of the 1st down. 3rd and a yard. Tight end going in motion here. They'll try and run here with Spears. And he will have a Titans 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. Whoa! He's inside the 30. The speed on display. He's in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The extra point, up and good. And the Titans will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll start this one with a three tight end look. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Tony, the man in motion. Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Levis to throw it here on 1st down. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the 1st quarter, they've done just that.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Levis to throw. Here comes the screen to Spears. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Levis. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
His kick is good. And the Titans stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
1st and 10. Now Herbert again. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. 3rd down and 9.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 9.
Here's Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he's into the end zone. Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That his first touchdown this year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On 1st down, Levis. He'll find Andre Yusibov. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Levis. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And he will go all the way. Jake Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
The extra point is good. And the Titans up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Herbert. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Oh, and after the play, that is Justin Herbert, who's in need of some attention down there. Winston will work out of the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Third and long. From the gun, Winston. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And that'll set up fourth down. The Chargers going to call on the field goal unit now. No issues there. This one is good. And the Chargers are back within 2 scores.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Levis to throw on first and 10. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here's Levis to throw. Back into the hands of Yosivas. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Brian Callahan will send out the field goal unit here. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach halftime in what has been to this point a one-sided game. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now, Watkins on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Levis. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That's complete. It's Yosibov. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Now Levis. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
They'll go. Here's Levis. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he's going to have a Titans first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Oh, the ball is out. The Chargers have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Levis with a give to Spears. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. To throw is Levis. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Not much. Second and long coming up. Throwing is Levis. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the gun on third down, here's Levis. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro, in there to bag another one. The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This one will be from 37 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Titans will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
That one complete to McConkey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action. With, oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Levis to throw it here on 1st down. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. Down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. That is a 74-yard gain. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Levis. This is intercepted. He works free, right side. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Chargers. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Chargers are able to cut into the deficit. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch. As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll run for it, and it's Pollard. He's going to pick up a Titans 1st down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
They'll go back to Pollard on 1st down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Now, Levis. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Harrison. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On 1st down, it's Winston. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A 2nd down throw for Jameis. He'll try a long ball looking for Tony. And he will score! Game on! Kadarius Hacking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Jameis. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 2nd down, Winston. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's gonna bring up 4th down. They'll go. Winston. And I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Titans are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. They'll drop to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.